Joining us now in studio is Warren Wang. Warren is the CEO of ChineseInvestors.com Incorporated. Their stock symbol CIIX. Warren, always good to see you.
Hi, Donald.
Now, we had a great conversation on last week's show about your CBD division, but we really didn't touch on everything. It's such a vast industry, such a rapidly growing industry. So what's some of the latest since we have this forum to talk about it some more?
Sure. Well, stock went up a lot too, from 38 to 50.
Nice.
Highest 56, trading high, a lot of volume, almost
Nice.
like 770,000 shares a day a few days ago. I think it's kind of contribute CVSI related business. Like I said, my goal is fund emerging industry and then building the business. So we talk a lot about cryptocurrency. We're still going forward. We're building exchange, we're building media, we're building ATM network, we're building a bunch of other things. But in the meantime, I think CVSI is the leader on the CBD industry. The stock from 13 cents low on November all the way to $4.30 today.
Wow.
So it means for the small retail investor, just put $10,000 can be worth 350 to 400,000 within less than a year. So what's behind that? I think there's because I'm a investor, I'm a Warren Buffett student, so I use the Warren Buffett strategy to apply to my investment strategy. I find out it works even in the penny stocks. So the reason the CVSI went up a lot because they kind of little fear from the investor. Secondly, they cash flow positive. Thirdly, most important, they are the leader in the CBD industry. So our goal is try to become the Chinese CVSI.
Okay.
Try to max our revenues. My biggest dream as a CEO of a public trading company is maximize the shareholders' value.
Of course.
So my goal is from 50 cents to $5. It's my goal. So how I get there is getting the revenue, getting the sales goals up, getting the profit margin improved. It just quickly expanded because I think Congress will pass the law by fourth quarter to let the CBD legalize. I think within 3 years, CBD will be off the Schedule 1 drugs, so everybody can have a CBD. I think a CBD is kind of positive. I'm not too sure about THC marijuana type because it's making people sleeping and it's kind of a negative side of marijuana. But CBD is positive side on the CBD, make more energy. So you always say, hey Warren, I don't know where you coming so much from the energy. Where are you from? It's from CBD.
Well, you talked about that in the program last week. You are not only a believer in the product, but you also use the product.
Yes, that's why I said this is the positive side of marijuana because it's no addictions and make you sleeping well, have a lot of energy during the day, especially for the CEO, executive, professional. They can focus their works every day, concentrate their projects, concentrate their goals. So that's very good. I think that's why CVSI is from 11 cents, 13 cents to $4.30 today. So my goal is we already expand our operation in China. We're going to have a new office sharing with our new Coins 168 colleagues. So we expanding into the multi-level, I call second 2 tiers networking marketing business to sell the CBD infused cosmetics. In the U.S., we have an office, we have a retail shop in San Gabriel, which I mentioned last time when we were in the program. Next year, hopefully we can double our revenue and we can hopefully do the crowdfunding by April or June, that period. And hopefully our revenue can gradually meet the NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange requirement. One thing about CVSI, so excited by the investor, is they are applying to the NASDAQ uplisting.
Wow.
So when they uplisting to the main board, I think a lot of institutional investors willing to take a look at the company, which has over $60 million revenue a year, 9 million net profit margin, net profit. So that's kind of interesting, which institution love to chase and purchase the stock from the public companies. So my goal is let the Chinese investor CIIX from 50 cents to $5 a share within 3 to 5 years.
You know, when I talk to you about your program, your eyes light up like a Christmas tree. It's always fascinating. Once again, ChineseInvestors.com, CIIX. Warren, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.